Hey, what's up everyone? Kyrios here, and I do just want to start this video by saying happy holidays. I hope you guys are having a great holidays, and I hope you're enjoying all the games that you're playing, and everything is great in your life. Thank you so much for supporting my streams, and thank you so much for supporting these videos. But I do want to talk about these new packages that they're offering for Christmas and how they're the community is very upset about them. I was upset about them on stream as well too. We do have a lot of benefits. We do have a lot of nice things they're doing, but then you kind of get slapped in the face with this. So I kind of want to talk about it real quick, and then I'm going to show you something that's probably going to make you upset. So I do want to clarify it. So if you guys can hit that like and subscribe, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys. I want to start with some of the positives real quick. Just real quick, the positive. I'm a positive kind of guy. You know, I like Tower of Fantasy. I play both the CN. I play both the global version. I like to keep a very open mind. We do have two events going on right now. Now, that event for free to play, I'm very sorry. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. That was fun. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video with how that is not free to play friendly. But the one thing I do want to say is that we are getting a lot of rewards for free. We're getting dark crystals. We're getting red nucleuses. We're also getting a login event where we got the Nemesis skin, which was very well done. We get 5 more red nucleuses. As we move into next year, we get 1,000 dark crystals. They finally are giving us our 1,000 dark crystals, I think, per patch. Thank you. I've been complaining about that one since the dawn of time. And we get a lot more Mia costumes. So with the exploration you're doing in Moria, with this stuff, it's like 31 red nucleuses, which is pretty good for free to play. I mean, I think that's the most we've ever technically gotten. So, but what we do want to move on to is why people are angry. And the main reason people are angry is over these packages, these Christmas packages that they offered. Now, funny enough, they did change the days to 17 days. They did the same thing in CN because it was one day. It was a Christmas package. So I'm going to show you those packages, and we're going to put some stipulations behind them. But these packages are just not worth. Now, you could say, oh, man, it's 150. Yeah, you get 2. It's technically worth 300. No one cares about ore shards. No one cares about verifying gifts. No one cares about these low-end crystals. And 15,000 gold is not a lot. And no one cares about one special voucher. I'm sorry, as a free-to-play, you probably don't care. Or as a very light spender, you probably do not care about special vouchers because until you can get 40 or 80 of them, you're not really getting a 2-piece. So you'd have to save for a very long time. So it would have been better if it was 2 to 3 to 4 red nucleuses for the price. Merry Christmas Eve. And then I misread this, so I do want to point out that on the patch notes, I thought we were getting the lucky bag for free, and I thought we were getting this crow a randomizer bag for free, and we're not. You have to pay for it. Now, if you did the math on this with a red nucleus, is it a better deal, right? You would technically spend 4,500. Yeah, you save 500, but man, the fact that this is random and it's not even a choice, I don't even think people should buy this, right? Because you're going to end up getting something that is not your main element and something that you really don't care about. And honestly, in this, unless you're a main, if you're a support, you're looking for Coco. If you're a main DPS, you're really only looking for like Crow at this point. So everything else in this really doesn't matter. And then what is really frustrating is this Crow Matrix bag. The fact that it's a randomizer chance, and if you already have a few 3-star Crow Matrixes by chance, maybe you've been lucky as a free-to-play or lucky as a light spender, you can still get a dupe of a 3-star you own. Unlike on this, where it actually has a safety net on it, where if you have it a weapon max level or max star, they'll just pick a different weapon unless you have them all max starred. So I really wish that would have been here for the case. But man, 1900 tanium for 10 of these, I mean, this is really important. 2-piece Crow is very important to progress. But what is the big killer is that they took it out of the game to sell it back to you. So what I want to do is jump on over. Okay, so I'm over on my CN account. Now, I want to do a quick stipulation. We compare CN to global a lot of the times, and I do want to state that summoning in CN to global is essentially 1-to-1. So the only comparison I really do is packages that are summons. That's red nucleus, special vouchers. I don't look at gear because gear is completely out of whack. Like, it's the gear scaling progression in CN is completely power creeped, right? But that's mainly gear, and that's mainly the percentages on the characters on how much damage they do. So we have a balance, but even though we're balanced, we still get the same gear score from both the weapons and from matrices. So the thing I do want to point out is that you guys are used to this gachapon, right? Remember this gachapon that's in the beginning? And I already just showed it to you, right? This is the one that has the Samir matrices. And this is the one that's in the beginning, over at the beginning of Mioria. Now, what they pulled out of the game that we will probably get at some point, I would assume, but they should have been there by 2.1, is they took these crow matrices out of the game. And this is what the biggest slap in the face is essentially they took this out of the game and they sold it back to you. That's how it looks. That is literally how it looks. A $30 package with a randomizer crow chance when you could have gotten it for free. So it's just not, it just seems like a giant slap in the face. Now, what's the really big slap in the face, in my opinion, is here are the 2 Christmas packages. There's actually 3 Christmas packages. On screen, I'm pulling up the 3rd Christmas package. There's a 500 Tanium Christmas package that I already bought on CN, but it gives you 5 red nucleus, 5 special vouchers, 5 gold summons, and 5 proofs of purchases. Now, coming back here, these are the other 2 Christmas bonuses. One, they effectively cost less money. I mean, this costs the same amount as Crow, but instead of getting a randomizer SSR bag and stuff like that, you actually get a good value. 1,200 Tanium for 20 summons, 10 and 10, and they give you 880 dark crystals back. 880 dark crystals back. This is effectively 4 more summons, 4 or 5 more summons, right? Then on top of that, now you can buy the crow one twice, so I guess you can take that. For 1,900, you get 30 summons and 1,600 back. Now, I don't want to look at the rest of these packages, guys. Please do not compare the gear packages. That is not a fair comparison from CN to global, but summoning packages are 1-to-1 effectively. Now, the other thing I do want to point out is that when you top up in CN, you do not get dark crystals after the initial top up, but they have had their top up bonus reset at least 4 of the 5 times, where global has not had their top up bonus reset. So it's been a lot easier to get summons. I was effectively with the anniversary. If you guys want, I was talking about this on stream last night. On the anniversary event, I was able to get a 4-star Fenrir for around $100, $125, somewhere around there, which is insane value. Insane value. And they gave me special vouchers on top of that, to the point that I was able to do 40 pulls on Fenrir matrices. And I just don't know how you beat that value. Now, you can see here, like, I won the 50-50 on both of them, and I was able to buy the box. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. All right, I don't know why are these videos always go so long? Why am I so long-winded? Maybe it's because I really care about this game, and I really enjoy this game. The last package I want to talk about is that skin package. By the way, this skin is absolutely amazing. You can't see it right now, but it's got some aesthetics to it. A very nice package. But I will say, if you're comparing this to the gachapon can run you about 10,000 Tanium, which is about $150. So the fact that you can buy this for $44, $47, somewhere around there, is technically a better deal. And this is the same cost in CN, so they do have the same Tanium cost for this bundle. And then they give you an extra 8 red nucleus and 8 special vouchers. Not the worst deal in the world. I was really hoping that this was like $20. Honestly, I think that would have been a good Christmas present if this was $20. Here's what I would think this would be. So this is $20. What they should have done is that you could leave this $150 package, but that should have been more red nucleuses, because that would have been better for light spenders. This package right here should have been 2,000 Tanium, in my opinion. Maybe you have to trim back some of those red nucleuses, but honestly, I think you should have just given everyone this SSR Matrix box for free. That would have been a really nice thing to do for Christmas. And then if you wanted to keep this Crow one and sell it back to us, I guess, right? But it should have been 1,000 a piece, right? Because the value that's really happening here is off the special vouchers. You can't really assign value to a Crow Matrix, even though you're like, oh, it's like effectively 40 pulls, right? Or it's like technically 80 pulls, like you're going to pity and you're going to use those base chips to buy it. Well, no, man, that's just not a fair comparison, right? And then the last thing I do want to talk about is this event. Now, they do have the float parade. I'm probably showing on screen some of the float parade that we were able to experience in CN. I have big beef with this because it only runs 3 times a day from 7, 8, 9 server time for me. I guess it's 7, 8, 9 server time for every server wherever you're located. Mine's Eastern. So I'll never be able to play this. But in CN, the float parade goes every 2 hours, 6 times a day. So effectively, it goes for 12 hours a day to allow people to experience it. A lot of the people on our NA servers can't experience it because they play in times that just don't fall in line with Eastern, and that might be the case. Let me know in the comments down below. Does that happen over on C in Europe and everything like that? I don't know. But as of right now, the float parade is the best way for free to play to get boxes in the currency. Creature Clash is not the way to do it. This is an extremely whaley thing. I literally walked in there and I was able to kill the thing within like 3 seconds. I feel so. I was logging into it last night and just I'm purposely going AFK because it's just not fair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, maybe I covered some of your frustrations. There was a lot of good things, right? We covered that in the beginning, and then there's a lot of frustration with those packages because mainly they said it was going to be a great deal, and it's not a great deal. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase and be honest, right? We got to be honest. Sometimes it's just not good deals. So hopefully you guys have a great holidays. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you on the live streams where I've been doing giveaways for Christmas. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Happy holidays and fist bump from me to you.